Hey, we're here today to go ahead and unbox this MAXIMUS 6 formula motherboard from Asus, Republic of Gamers. Basically, just want to take a look at it, show you what comes with it, what kind of cables and items you're going to get with the motherboard itself, what it looks like, and some of the slots on the board as well. As this series moves forward, we'll also talk about installation of the board and a bigger portion of getting this installed in a computer. So it comes in a pretty well constructed box. Go ahead and just open our tab here, and we can go ahead and pull the internals out. So we have two boxes, one being the actual motherboard itself, and the first slimmer box will be all of the components and cables that comes with the motherboard. We'll go ahead and take a look at that just real fast. So you can see we have a few cables in here. We have some SATA cables. We have a couple of straight cables and some 90-degree cables. These are pretty sturdy white and black cables. Will go nicely with the board. We have some jumper pins that will make it a little bit easier for us to connect and see what's in the board. You can see that it's got the connections here for the power and of some of the other options. Looks like we also have a crossfire cable. We have an antenna for the Wi-Fi that comes to this board as well. We'll have to test the Wi-Fi out, see how that works. And this is the Wi-Fi module, so you can actually determine whether or not you do or do not want to install this on the board. You can see here that we have the connection to the board as well as two antenna cables that will connect to the I/O panel in the back. Go ahead and put that back in its anti-static sheath here. See what else we have in this box. We have our I/O panel that goes in the back of our chassis, and some cables here, or some stickers here. That's kind of cool. It tells you to which hard drive the cable goes to, so you can go ahead and label them. Do not disturb and the all-important manual and a driver's disc. So some goodies that come with it there. We'll go ahead and just move this aside. Let's take a look at the actual motherboard itself. It's got that Republic of Gaming armor on it, black and red to go with the color scheme that we're looking at. It's quite nice. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Alright, so we can get a little bit better look at what's going on here. You can see that we have our 4 RAM slots here. We got our overall motherboard power connection. This little plastic cap here is a grommet for the water cooling that's built in, which is pretty cool on this board. I do plan on water cooling this build eventually as well. So it's part of the reason why I purchased this exact motherboard. We got our PCI Express slots. This does a 16 or a 8 and 16 or a 4, 8 and 16. We've got some CPU fan slots here, some extra optional fans as well. And across the bottom we have our USB ports. We have our USB 3.0 right next to the SATA cables. Now back you can see that we have a bunch of extra cable connections here. A lot of USB 3.0s. We have a display port, HDMI, optical out. This slot over here is this side is where our Wi-Fi is going to go. So he's got the nice black armor on the back as well. Makes the motherboard nice and sturdy, which is actually very nice as well. I'm pretty pleased with the way that this looks. I think it'll go great in my build. You can see that we have our i7 processor and some RAM. As we continue through this video series, you can actually watch me install all of this stuff as well if you're interested. If not, you can just stop this unboxing video. I'll throw in the description all of the video links if you want to take a look and see some installation of the parts and the build of this exact machine. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video.